These are the battery numbers of Galaxy S24 Ultra from 0 to 100% and initial battery numbers with the 11 hours of usage, including the standby time and the screen on time, which you might get shocked, and these are real-world usage numbers, not typical battery test. In a recent battery life test conducted by YouTuber XTechCare, the Galaxy S24 Ultra faced off against the Pixel 8 Pro, iPhone 15 Pro Max, and its predecessor, the S23 Ultra. The comprehensive test involved a variety of apps, including popular social media platforms like YouTube and Facebook, as well as demanding games such as Asphalt 8 and the 3D Mark benchmark. The results, depending on your expectations, may or may not surprise you. Despite featuring a similarly sized 5,000 mAh battery, the Galaxy S24 Ultra outperformed its predecessor by a significant margin in the battery life test, lasting nearly 11 hours compared to the Galaxy S23 Ultra's 8 hours and 10 minutes. This admirable improvement can be attributed to the Galaxy S24 Ultra's advanced chipset and software optimizations, clearly demonstrating Samsung's commitment to enhancing efficiency. As we know, Facebook and Instagram are known battery guzzlers, but the Galaxy S24 Ultra maintained the lead against the competition. It is possible that the larger vapor chamber helped keep the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 temperatures in check, while the latest One UI update reduced CPU overhead, which resulted in a more power-efficient package. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, with its smaller 4422 mAh battery, clocked in at 10 hours and 20 minutes, relinquishing its title as the battery champion. It's noteworthy that the iPhone's battery is approximately 11% smaller than the S24 Ultra's, yet it lasted only 5% less, showcasing the overall efficiency of the iPhone. The iPhone 15 Pro Max was not far behind in the battery drain test, keeping pace with the Galaxy S24 Ultra, but its smaller battery, coupled with the lack of an effective cooling solution, might have got the better of Apple's top-end offering, as Samsung's latest flagship made it out on top with 10 hours and 59 minutes before powering off. Among the three flagships, the Pixel 8 Pro claimed the last spot, achieving a battery life of 10 hours, slightly behind the iPhone. However, it's essential to emphasize that all three flagships boast impressive battery life improvements compared to their predecessors. In day-to-day usage, users are going to be hard-pressed to discern any noticeable difference in actual battery performance. Although the test did not delve into details about the battery health of the other devices, screen resolution, or refresh rates, crucial factors influencing battery endurance, the YouTuber successfully highlighted that all three flagships deliver respectable battery life. Users can confidently choose any of these devices without compromising on battery performance, a crucial aspect for many consumers. We also do not know if the Galaxy S24 Ultra or the other models were running at their default resolutions or maximum frame rate, which is 120 Hz, but you have to remember that we cannot consider this an elaborate battery drain test. Regardless, he made the required effort and revealed that Samsung's top-end model is the battery champ, at least in this test. Apart from battery life numbers, the charging speed numbers on S24 Ultra are also really good pulling off. Around 68% to 71% in just 30 minutes is really good considering S24 Ultra only supports 44 watts fast charger, and the phone will take around 1 hour and 11 minutes to get full charged impressive numbers with a 45 watts fast charger. Also now there are a couple of new A features here on S24 Ultra, including Circle Search. Simply press and hold the home button, and then circle an area on your display. Google Image Search will appear and search what you have circled, and Set Circle can be resized. Next, AI-based image transformation, whereby using AI you can resize, relocate, or completely remove subjects from an image. Next, Summarize and Translate with recordings. After recording a discussion, the audio will be processed and will provide a transcript organizing the conversation and separate between people voices, even added the separate speakers. The next one, Cut Out Frame and Style Your Own Wallpapers. Wallpapers are now let you cut out a subject from a scene and have it stand out, such as out of a frame or have the background grayscaled or some other art style. The next one, Summarize and Translate web pages and articles with Samsung Internet and artificial intelligence. With a simple tap on the icon, a quick summary will be generated by AI, and it will incorporate key information while staying brief. This is a very useful feature coming since not every smartphone has these type of features. Also, there's a cool feature where if you tap and hold on the already recorded video, it will slow down the video for you, and when you lift your finger up, it will go into normal mode. This is available in the built-in video editor as well on S24 Ultra. One thing which is very important, Samsung just gave us 7 years of security and OS updates on S24 Ultra, which is a massive jump. This way your S24 Ultra can get updates till 2031. Now there might be a question that should S23 Ultra owners upgrade to the new S24 Ultra. You can count the hardware improvements on one hand, and they don't meaningfully change how owners use their new S24 Ultra compared to last year's S23 Ultra. Ultimately, if you own Samsung's premium phone from 2023, the only reason you'd consider upgrading to the new one is to access generative AI today, or if you wanted a phone that could conceivably last you 7 years. As I told in my previous videos, all the Galaxy Eye features are expected to come to the S23 Ultra at some point in the future. It's unclear when that will happen, and though Samsung said all of the S24 Ultra's generative AI features will come to its predecessor, we're concerned whether last year's premium phone can pull that off. Last October, Qualcomm unveiled its Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 as the first phone-powering chipset to include generative AI on its silicon. That's the chip powering the S24 Ultra, and presumably, the new phone needs that silicon to process some of its generative AI features. Either the S23 Ultra will require more of those Galaxy Eye features to run through the cloud, or the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 powering the S23 Ultra is actually capable of running on-device generative AI, but those features weren't ready when that chipset launched in late 2022. Whatever the case, whether you want generative AI weighs more heavily than any other factor on whether it's worth upgrading from the S23 Ultra to the new S24 Ultra. As you'd expect, the S24 Ultra is the one to pick. The upgrades might not be drastic, but if you're upgrading from something older and these two phones are what you've narrowed your choices to, the S24 Ultra is worth it. The improvements, while small, are still improvements, and the 7 years of updates are hard to ignore. If you're considering upgrading from the S23 Ultra, I'd say stick with that for longer, but for everyone else, the new phone is the one to pick, especially while there are plenty of pre-order deals to make the most of. The S23 Ultra offered above-average battery life from its 5,000 mAh cell thanks in large part to the display efficiency and the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. The S24 Ultra has a brighter screen, faster processor, and the same sized battery, but battery life should be similar, if not better. The display and 8 Gen 3 are meant to be even more efficient than before, which should lead to solid battery life. So the two phones probably won't be much different when it comes to battery life. So, what are your thoughts on these battery life results of the latest S24 lineup? Share it down below in the comments section, and for more updates you can check out our channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you for the next time. Peace out.